Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Your greatest battle is within. Your greatest battle is within, because I'm going to tell you what, people think it's outside of them, and a lot of people look outside of them for stuff to happen, or metaphysical deities or whatever. But people, whatever, evil people, the theys, whatever. But really, your greatest battle is within you, because that's where your strength is. That's where, because you got two types of people. People who will look outside of themselves and say, well, they stopped me, or they don't like me, they. But then you get other people who will look within, because they realize the only way the people outside of them have power, the only way the people outside of them have influence, is because they allow it. Like, someone might throw you down a hole, but then you got to look at yourself and it's like, well, what was it about me that allowed that to happen? What was it about me? Like, I remember back in the day, this woman, she would eventually become a minister too, but she had a great, she dealt with this guy. This guy was a dog, and he dogged her out. She didn't blame him. She said, she was like, Rom, I got to look at myself and ask myself, what was it about me that found him attractive, or put myself in that position to begin with? And it was powerful. It was powerful. You get thrown down a hole. Someone can throw you down a hole, but one, you were near that hole. Two, you allowed them to do it. What did you do to even get in that position? What did you do? Because the outside, somebody outside of you can do something, and trust me, people will do a lot, but then the only way they can defeat you and do something is if you allow it. I want you to think about that. Think about the power that you have. See, once you stop, because see, what happens is people will look outside of themselves, and they have, their life ain't going well, but then they so busy looking outside themselves, they're not looking within. They're not looking within themselves to rise up. You got to look within. You got to say, because that's what you have 100% control of. You can't control what's outside of you, but you can control your reaction to what happened. But see, within us, we have doubt, we have fear, we have a lot of stuff within us. That devil on one side and angel on one side is really within us. We have that choice. You have that choice. Whatever you want to do, if you want to do something, you're going to do it. And it's easy to say, well, this environment, trust me, I've been there. But then I look at situations, I'll say, well, you know what? I could have did this differently. I didn't have to. But see, what people do is they allow the outside to get to them. One, because they think that's normal. Two, because then they don't have to take responsibility. See, you got to take responsibility for the things that happen. Yeah, if that mate or something cheats on you, mistreats you, why were you there? Why were you there? Why were you in position for it to happen? Or you get mistreated on a job, or you don't even have a job. Well, whose fault is that ultimately? Yeah, they can do, trust me, the outsiders can do stuff to you. But then how you allowing it to happen? See, that greatest battle is with the person in the mirror. That greatest battle is outside of you. Not outside, inside of you, rather. Not outside, inside. I was misspeaking for a second. I do that sometimes. But anyway, right? The greatest battle, because once you win that battle within you, then outside of you means nothing. Like, I had an unpublished manuscript I wrote back in the day about this vigilante, and he was going around like stopping crime, beating up people and everything, but he was getting out of control. But then he had a vision where he was fighting himself. He was fighting himself, and he was able to defeat himself, because that was his battle. That was his real battle. The real battle is inside of you. You got to look at yourself and say, well, what's preventing me from reaching my goals? What's really preventing me? Because I'm going to tell you what, it's always going to be some days, whether it's some metaphysical group or political group, economic group, or just your family. I talk about this on my Deep Thought channel all the time, the days. And it's, hey, trust me, it's easy to blame the days because then you don't have to take responsibility. But you have the power within you, because what the days are doing, they're trying to manipulate you on the inside. And what they're trying to do is get you to believe something, get you to do something. That's all they're really trying to do. Because if you, trust me, if you have a critical mass of people who decide, no, they ain't gonna be moved in such a way, oh, everything changes. That's when you get a real revolution. But see, the revolution you need to be thinking about now is not against the outside, but within you. And I've seen people, I've seen this happen, I've had it happen in my own life. Once you start looking within, then nothing outside of you bothers you. Nothing. Nothing can defeat you, no matter what you go through. You look within yourself. Or look within, look in the mirror, ask yourself, yeah, these people doing stuff, but why are you in position for them to do something? Why are you following them? They're not holding a gun to your head. They're not holding a gun to your head, you deciding. But see, they'll have carrots out. The days, they'll have some type of carrot out. But then what is it within you that wants to take that carrot? I want y'all to think about that. What is it within you? That's where your power is at. And see, once you know your power, it's nothing they can do, no matter whether it's a family member or whether it's some secret society. Nobody can do anything that you do not allow, you know? Because even if they pick out, have guns held to your head, that's when you know they don't really have power. They don't really have power then. Because then, even then, it's like, well, what's your fear of death? You can say, well, shoot me, mother. You know? And you be like, shoot. You just be like, wait a minute. I'm making a choice. Remember, that's the most powerful thing we have is the power of choice. But that choice is within us. I want y'all to really think about that. I want y'all to really think about that. Think about all the moments in your life. Think about how come you're not doing what you have to do. It's not the days stopping you. It's not the days, it's not that other group, you know. It's within you. Because once it's within you, shoot, you can do whatever. Once it's within you, once you conquer that demon inside of you, once you beat whatever's holding you back within you, there's nothing can stop you. I want y'all to think about that, all right? You know, fight the battle within, win that battle within, live the life that you want to live, all right? Don't allow what's inside of you to stop you, okay? Because the days outside of you, they're powerless against what you have inside of you, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I want y'all to think about it, and I want everyone to keep rising to become the best version of themselves. Peace and blessings, everyone.